What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Truck Series here on Fox Force 1. We are at Charlotte Motor Speedway getting ready to kick things off yet again. We've got the truckers back out here after a couple weeks off, getting ready to run yet again. This time on a big oval at Charlotte. The past series ran last night. The truckers now ready for their turn. Excuse me, past series ran earlier tonight. Truckers now ready for their turn at some late night racing here. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be an interesting one. This is the longest race of the season for all three top series here in Money Car. So this will be sure to be an interesting one. The 9 of Justin Marks is on pole. Big surprise there. The 23 to his outside is Johnny Benson. As Mace Truck heads to pit road. Here we go from Lowe's, formerly known as Lowe's, now Charlotte Motor Speedway. Green flag in the air. We are racing on a newly repaved Charlotte. Through 3 and 4 for the first time here today. These trucks taking a little longer to get up to speed than those past series cars did, but they're also heavier. It might actually run slower around here. We'll have to see and find out. We do have the old school, the super speedway package on these things, so I guess it wouldn't be too surprising that they're a little slower as we go 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. The 51 of Kyle Busch is going to stick his nose in there, feeling very brave here today, trusting that these guys can hold their line, and it looks like they can. Johnny Benson keeping it tight down on his door though. One truck down in the apron, the 16 of Brian Scott seemingly got a little loose. Entering the corner, he's able to save it. Scott ran yesterday or earlier tonight as well in the past series, so pulling double duty here. 2 races in one night. Luckily, that didn't come to an end early on. 3 wide behind, Jason White on the inside of Eric Darnell, and the 33 of Ron Hornaday Jr. Starts to get single file now. These drivers glued to the bottom of the racetrack, of which that's just the nature of the repave, the new nature of the track after the repave here. There's not really much we can do about it, but wait for this track to age and get back to where it was before the repave here. But you see, it's getting darker on the middle line now after the past series drivers kind of figured out that that was the faster lane to be in earlier here tonight. So here comes the 23 with a huge run. Johnny Benson underneath the 11, can't quite get it to work. Got a little loose. It's pretty bumpy down there on the bottom as well, but he's actually able to stay alongside. He's got a great push from Kyle Busch. But speaking of Kyle Busch, Kyle's thinking about taking him 3 wide, decides against it. Lets Benson hop down in front of him. And both those cars, or trucks, excuse me, are going to clear the outside line, who is falling back, the 11 of David Starr checked up. He's going to lose a lot of ground, and 3 wide now into 1 and 2. Oh man, look at Stacy Compton down on the bottom in that 4 truck. The 11 still being shuffled out. Things getting crazy here. Things might not be very interesting right now, but give it a couple seasons and we might be back to where we were at first. As here's the 23 of Johnny Benson to the rear bumper of that 9 truck, now looking for the lead. Starting to bunch up in the middle of the field. I think drivers are just trying to figure out how to go about this new track. Look at an amazing flyby heading down into 1 and 2. Watch the field go by. Off turn 2 now. Or off in heading camera in turn 3 now, I should say. Now back into the turn 1 camera. Got a battle for the lead going here. Johnny Benson looks like it's gonna clear the 9, heading down into turns 1 and 2. And the 30 of Fodine's gonna follow him through as well. So Johnny Benson, your new leader, down the back straightaway, and then a 3 and 4. But 30 of Fodine's right there, so don't count him out yet either. Side by side, here comes Marks back underneath. Off turn 2, getting a great flyby here. Another one entering 3 and 4. Marks with a huge run, back up the second, looking for the lead yet again. Justin Marks using that draft to his advantage. Dives underneath Benson. Can he take the lead right back? Benson a little too high up on the track there to get it to work, but able to almost stay alongside that 9 truck. Marks is going to clear. Here comes Kyle Busch underneath for second. Benson rolls the top. The middle, rather. Bunching them up down the front straightaway. Comes the 30 of Bodine. Not quite able to get there. The 9 running away with this one as they shuffle around behind for second. Big block thrown on Kyle Busch as he saw the 23 had a run, but now here comes the 30, diving it in underneath. Kyle Busch slides up. Contact with Benson. Moves back down in front of that 23 truck. Here comes the 30 of Bodine. Here comes the 99 of Eric Darnell. 3 wide behind as Matt Crafton's in the middle there. Benson's falling back. He's getting shuffled out of the draft, trying to keep it off the wall, getting squeezed. Still extremely tight, 3 wide throughout the field. It's the 2 now is stuck in the middle. Crafton gets clear of it. The 2 of Sprague, not quite. Getting really interesting here. Oh man. Comes Eric Darnell. So Justin Marks, your new leader. But the 30 of Bodine right there as well. comes Rick Crawford into the mix. Eric Darnell trying his hand at getting up there and chasing that 9 truck. He's got to run off turn number 2. In the draft, down the back straightaway. Can't quite get close enough this time. Wide, and the 1 and 2 again. The 2 clipped the apron, got sideways, but Jack Sprague is able to save it. Man, it's like entering on the bottom of 3 wide. For whatever reason, I'm not sure if these guys' nerves or what, but they get really loose down there on the bottom and end up clipping the apron. I'm not sure if they're diving down a little earlier than they should, trying to avoid a wreck, but it's nearly causing a wreck. It's the second time we've seen it today, or tonight. Now look at this big gaggle of trucks behind that 2 truck. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway. The 23 is just taking the lead. It's Johnny Benson in the 23 truck. 3 wide. Behind them for second, Justin Marks almost got up into the outside wall there. These truckers, they race hard, but they race clean, man. Last season, this series saw the least amount of wrecks. And right as I say that, around goes David Starr. He's coming back up the track. Look out. Big crash is going to happen on the front straightaway. Starr gets hit again as more trucks come piling in. I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed it right there, y'all. I'm so sorry. More trucks coming in. Look out. Sean Murphy ran into that 11. And they're still stacking them up down here in the turns 1 and 2. Caution is out for the first time tonight. Man, oh man, what a run it was, though, before that caution came out. Yep, I jinxed it. Crafton looks like washed up, got hit from behind, and round with the 11 back up the track. Boom! More boom. That was Stacy Compton, who had nowhere to go. The 08 of Jason White in the grass, and then more trucks coming as they were racing back to the line and just couldn't get slowed down in time. Kept running into each other. Oh, okay then. Whoops. I somehow exited out of the game. Sorry if y'all just saw Discord right there. But, yeah. It's gonna take... Oh, Johnny Benson's out of the race. Johnny Benson having an issue, was fighting for the lead. He's out of the race now. Very unfortunate for that 23 truck. Rick Crawford's your new leader, but not for long. Jack Sprague had a great jump. Green flag in the air. We're racing once again. 3 wide behind in the 1 and 2. 2 rows of it back here. Oh man, these guys feeling brave now. Boy, oh boy, this is gonna get shaky. Down the backstretch, over the bumps. They're gonna sort things out, at least for now. Here comes Crawford back to the inside. The 30 pushing him. Crawford trusting that 30 truck won't pull out and make it 3 wide, and he didn't. Oh man, lots of checking up through 1 and 2 though. So we come off turn 2. Jack Sprague almost got hooked. Bodine's gonna clear him. Slides up in front of that 2 truck, and now gonna try and arc it down pretty good. 3 wide behind him off turn number 4. Oh boy, tight racing here down the front straightaway. Man, this is close. Down on the apron is Chad McCumbee. We're seeing it yet again. Big checkup for the rest of the field. Gonna bunch everybody else back up as we head down the backstretch. Landon Castle out of the race. Having an issue. Jack Sprague underneath the 14 truck, trying to side draft down the back straightaway. Here we go, heading into 3 and 4. Jack Sprague is going to take the lead to a standing ovation from the crowd after that move. Huge run down the back straightaway and takes the lead in the 3 and 4. Now here comes Justin Marks though. Marks back at him with a run. Inside of that 2 truck, retakes the lead off of turn number 2. Here comes Eric Darnell trying to clear the 2 as well. Seems like the racing's gotten a little bit better here as drivers have started to figure out this new version of Charlotte Motor Speedway. The 9 just able to get the rear bumper down in front of the 99. That's not good. Lap trucks, damaged trucks out in front of the field now. That's going to hold everybody up. David Starr completely destroyed. Here comes the 97 from way back. Jeremiah Cook says, thank you very much. It's going to take advantage of this. Oh, man, almost trouble. That would have been a hard wreck, but there was some big-time contact with David Starr that nearly ended catastrophically. But luckily, the shuffle back Rick Crawford, more contact being made and around, goes multiple trucks in the outside wall hard. One is upside down. It's the 22 of Michael Annett on his roof. And that'll bring out the caution. Michael Annett upside down. It might bring out a red flag here for these guys to flip him back over. Man, oh man. Wow. Just wow. I knew the lap traffic was going to be a problem here. They almost made it through the field, couldn't quite make it all the way through, and yep, man, just got stacked up, too many trucks in one place. Shelby Howard gets hooked down into the 20 truck of Lagacy. Lagacy gets hooked back up the track by the 21, hard into the outside wall. Annett bounces off, gets hit in the door, and just gets propped up onto his roof. Very softly up onto his roof as he caught the wall before slowly rolling over onto his lid. Wasn't a soft wreck by any means, but that's about as soft as you can go over right there. So lucky for him not to have just a vicious, violent flip. Green flag back in the air. Here we go again. Let's end things off here from Charlotte. Bodine takes the race lead down on the bottom. So we head down into 3 and 4 now. Here comes Jack Sprague with a run. Can't quite get there. The 5 trying to make something happen. Oh, hard in the outside wall. Big crash on the front stretch. Huge pile up. And that's going to bring out another caution. They're still wrecking down in the grass across the start-finish line. Man, oh man. What a wreck. It's going to bring out another late race caution. We're going to have another late race restart, but that took out just about everybody that was competitive. Man, that was a hard wreck. My goodness, what a crash. Ted Musgrave, hard into the outside wall. Hadn't spoken about him at all yet today. We're about to mention how well he was running up in third, taking advantage of the restart to gain some track position there, and just the 99 of Eric Darnell. I mean, we're at the point where you can't really risk lifting and losing a whole bunch of spots in this race because you're running out of time. Darnell just gets into the back of Skinner, who washed up the racetrack, and Skinner hooked down into that 59. Hard hits into the outside wall for both Skinner and Musgrave. Then Darnell gets hooked up into the concrete. So does the 97, both up into the concrete wall. Luckily, the 59 caught safer barrier. And then the track is just blocked here at this point. Val Wolf in the 36 sliding along. Track is blocked. These trucks have nowhere to go. They're hard on the brakes, but they have no choice but to pile in. And more trucks come flying through the grass trying to avoid it, and just no grip down there. Nowhere to avoid, nowhere to go to avoid that one. Gary St. Amant's truck is killed on the front straightaway, just past the start-finish line there. Man. Let's take another look at oh my goodness. We watch it one more time from this angle. Just gets hooked hard up into the outside wall. And then looks like Chad McCumbee got down on the apron trying to avoid that one. Oh, he got pushed down there from the contact. Saves it on the apron. Slides back up into the 99. Too many trucks in one spot. Round goes to 99. Hard to the wall goes Jeremiah Cook. His teammate Val Wolf also collected. And it was a great day for the Mack Motorsports trucks. And that turned sour very quickly. These guys behind went down into the grass. Had no choice at that point but to go down there and try and avoid it. The track was completely blocked up high and just ran right into the back, hard into the back of Gary St. Amant. Shelby Howard did. Amant, hard on the brakes, tried to go down there and avoid it. These guys, with a full head of steam, trying to slow it down. Bang! Right into the rear end of that 37 truck. And Val Wolf gets clipped as well. Already had serious nose damage there. She gets it rolling again, but man, that's going to take her out of the race. Red flag is in the air. Lots of cleaning up to do here, and we're going to watch it again. Full speed. Man, pure chaos, pure violence here from Charlotte. Bang! More come piling in. Nothing but smoke from that angle. We're going to watch it from Val's on board. Watch this truck come piling in right here. Man. That 11 of Star came sliding through the grass as well. We're going to watch it from his view. Trying to go to the grass and avoid it. 15 cut down right in front of him. There's nowhere to go. I mean, everybody. The problem there is that everybody had the same idea, but not everybody was going at the same speed. These guys were coming with a full head of steam. These guys had already stopped for the wreck and just they ran out of space. Joey Clanton, Saxby's on board. Goes through the grass, gets through scot-free, unscathed. Pure anarchy behind him. Many trucks caught up in that one. Alright, we'll be right back after a break for the restart. Welcome back to the Charlotte Motor Speedway. The longest race of the season so far. Or actually of the season in general. It's about to come to an end here. And oh boy, one truck having issues back there. It's the 14 of Rick Crawford. Celebrate good times. Come on. That 14 truck headed to pit road, it seems. Yes, he is. And we're about to restart this race. Green flag. Back in the air. A couple trucks way off the pace back there, just trying to make it to the end of this one. Sprague, Bodine, McCumbee up into the mix, Andy Lally is there. Jason White is there. White was spinning through the grass earlier today. Now has a shot to win it. Comes Chad McCumbee up in the second. McCumbee, an upset winner a few weeks back, trying to do it again here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. 3 laps to go here under the lights. Off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch yet again. McCumbee closing in on the rear bumper of that 30 truck. Todd Bodine just trying to hang on and win and go back to victory lane. 2 laps to go for Bodine. 3 wide behind him. Eric Darnell trying to stick his nose in there. Can't quite get there. How about Chrissy Wallace up in the top 10? Great night for her, capitalizing on the carnage that took place earlier on the night. Chad McCumbee falling back. Here comes the 2 of Jack Sprague with nowhere to go. Has to check up. He's going to pull to the inside. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go for the 30 of Bodine. Off of turn 2 for the final time. Todd Bodine needs a clean 3 and 4 here. Jack Sprague doing everything he can. The 8 fighting back with the draft. Through 3, through 4. Todd Bodine is going to win at Charlotte. Finally, this race is coming to an end. That is going to do it. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope that got y'all excited for some more action tomorrow here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. But that's going to do it for now. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time. And until then, peace.